Hi, this is Strawberry the Gaming Vampire, and today we're playing Fallout New Vegas. And if you're enjoying, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. So we need to...
We won't go.
I think we need to go here. Yeah, Camp Forlorn Hope.
Quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Let's see, that is this way. Oh, yeah, we can't go that way. So we're gonna have to go this way. Oh, we recently seen Iron Lung. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to watch that. It is a really, really good movie. If you guys haven't watched it, definitely go watch it. I enjoyed it a great deal.
Contact.
It's very well written and is just really enjoyable. Why was he turning red? Thanks, Spoon! Wherever you are. There you are. Oh, is this a Night Stalker cave?
Years before the nuclear
Whoops.
catastrophe, a handful of wealthy men and women grew increasingly worried by the political unrest across their countries. Moral panic, witch hunts, and censorship spread like wildfire.
I think this is
This
a mod.
congregation, scientists, professors, artists, felt the need for a place where history and culture could be preserved, safe from those who would destroy it for its seditious content. They pooled their resources in the hopes of creating such a place, free from the volatile swing of political agenda. A vault was to be built. Within it would be enclosed the most comprehensive collection of books and holotapes in history. The project owed much to the efforts of one Professor Cartwright, who at one time worked for a certain Robert Edwin House at the Robco Company, and used his position to secure valuable contracts within Voltec. As the construction of this library began, the intellectuals gathered their private collections, hunted tirelessly for rare texts to complete them. Cartwright would oversee this process and act as the library's caretaker. When it was time, all would gather for shelter, seal the doors behind them. None of them could predict, however, that the bombs would fall so early, and when they did, Cartwright was alone in the library. The professor knew that his days were numbered. To ensure that the library would not die with him, he spent his time reprogramming his robots. The machines would ensure that the library would persevere until the world could once again take advantage of its wisdom. He would endow them with the ability to think, the ability to choose, the ability to learn. Partly because he feared the dangers that might threaten the library in years to come. Partly because as the years grew long, he needed someone, something to soothe his solitude. 200 years have passed. Far enough time for something to go wrong. Today, the courier awakens the library from its long sleep.
Yeah, this has definitely got to be a mod. That's really well done. Ah, man. I wanted Boone to come with me. All empty. Alright, well, this is what we're doing today.
Oh, is there somebody out there? What? A radio broadcast? Yes, we are. You're coming from a vault, aren't you? Well, I don't see... I fear I must ask you to come in alone, though. We have a strict policy.
I'm leaving my gun out. Vault H? Oops. Oh crap. Well, I screwed that up, didn't I? Oh no. They're still gonna be mad at me. Aren't they? Yep. They're still mad. Crap. I wonder if I can skip it. We'll go back there though. I was curious. I was wondering if it was actually a real turret or if it was just a placed turret. And it didn't pop up anything when I hovered over it.
Contact! All right. Company.
Oh, that's Boone's Spotter's perk.
All right.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, Boone, see you in a little while. I'll come pick you back up, buddy.
Years before the
Oh, goody. For some reason... I don't have some of the sound effects. Interesting.
Oh, is there somebody out there? Yes,
I'm gonna go ahead and put this away so I don't get tempted to do it again.
Please move along. If you have any questions.
Oh man, that looks like an awesome library. Is it the same? Ah, this is different over here. They recycled the metal? Hey, it's not listed as stealing. What do we got here? What? Jake juice? I'm taking it. That's some good value. Did they turn the humans into some sort of... I don't even know what. Dude, I am taking all the free food. I'm not passing it up. I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to eat that. What is that? What is that? Cave fungus? I'll take it. It's worth a lot. What is that? Yeah, I need as much money as I can get my hands on. What else is in here? Jukebox? Ah.
Aldrich here. It's about time I found something relevant to... Roger, stop frightening me like that! What is it now? Wait.
Alright, well they kind of messed that up a little
Did you
bit.
actually smoke
So
inside
we
the
don't,
library?
still don't know what's going on.
What do you think will happen to us if those monomaniacal contraptions notice one of us is smoking in a library? Well, I don't know either. And I don't want to know. So get your a shower and get rid of that filthy smell before I catch you. If their maker gave them something as useless as a personality, I wouldn't be surprised if they're also equipped with some sort of sniffing module. And even if they aren't, you really stink. So chop chop, shower.
It's a lot of pull cues. Oh, darn it. It crashed. It happens. I gotta save more often. In new slots. I don't want to talk to him just yet. Yeah, I'll go ahead and talk to him.
Okay, let's do this right. Greetings, I am James. Rapco Protectron Unit 13882. This is the library built by the professor in the year. It is one of the most extensive compilations of human knowledge in the world. Of course, you're welcome to use our facility. Feel free to ask Roland upstairs for... That said,
Oh.
you should know there are some general... Treat the facility with respect, as long as you're This is how we are programmed. If at any moment one of us interprets your A fixed set of rules means non-dynamic AI. Such design would prevent us from adequately identifying. We need to be able to identify the intentions of our guests based on our careful observation. In short, we need to be able to... Well, it probably sounds more impressive than it is, really. She's upstairs on the north side. Incidentally, if you're in need of... No need to tell you that the civilizing process has been going on outside for quite a while now. There are no doubt powerful factions that could get uncomfortable with the idea of unchecked, unfiltered, pre-warned knowledge. We want to make sure we can prepare ourselves before one of them takes a sudden interest in regulating this place. We are designed to emulate human thought and have evolved enough to be capable of dynamic problem solving, not unlike humans' critical thinking. We still remain limited by our synthetic nature, but we are still capable of learning and simulating human reactions. Ah! I'm more than willing to answer. We received a fair share of guests in the past, but the last few years, not so much.
Interesting.
It seems the Night Stalkers are roaming around, dissuading most
Well, I
travelers from
fixed that.
exploring the area. Yes, we'll have to address this problem eventually, but not yet. Not as long as the war outside is raging
Understandable.
first. I'd rather not, at least not for now.
Oops.
First, we are programmed to stay inside and take care of this library. It's the way we're made. The second reason is, well, I can't explain it much further. I'm all ears. It serves several purposes, from educating the occasional visitor to remain a beacon of unaltered knowledge of a bygone era. From historical revision,
That's
the
true.
victor rewrites history. We need to ensure that the record of past events doesn't get scrapped because of fluctuating political... Of course! Back when titles were still relevant, he was a professor at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and chief. His domain of expertise, as you surely guessed, a well-planned intersection of resources, contacts, and wealth. Of course, being in close relation. Correct. I'm not surprised he still is alive today. When our master told us about him, he was described as... Yes, but I don't know the details. Our master wasn't very much inclined to talk about his former sea... Wait. Now that the rules and regulations... I heard that the outside world is violent. Seeing you carry these weapons around... You
Yes.
already killed someone, didn't you?
What?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I won't ask it again and leave you.
What? Oh, the chemistry thing. They use that to decorate it. That's pretty neat. Can I read any of these? Oh, I should probably save. In a new slot. I'll leave them their dino toy. I don't think I want to take anything from here. I'm a little weirded out by this place. Wonder if this will play. That would be a nope.
And with Knight Erickson on top of that. But I have good hope. I will find something actually useful down here.
They do need to
Finding
work
this
on
place
the
is just my
audio
luck,
issues.
and the perfect opportunity to shine.
Let's see. They did add a quest. And there was another one over here. Let's grab the Jake juice. That might be relevant.
Aldrich here. It's about time I found something relevant to... Roger, stop frightening me like that! What is it now? Wait. You smell like cigarettes. Did you actually smoke inside the library? Are you crazy? What do you think will happen to us if those monomaniacal contraptions notice one of us is smoking in a library? Well, I don't know either. And I don't want to know. So get your to a shower and get rid of that filthy smell before I catch you. If their maker gave them something as useless as a personality, I wouldn't be surprised if they're also equipped with some sort of sniffing module. And even if they aren't, you really stink. So chop chop, shower.
Another one?
I can't believe this toaster has the nerve to deny us access to the living quarters on the sole ground that Roger lost both of our keys. We tried to sleep in the movie theater, but Erickson has grown so disgustingly fat from his constant binge eating that he snores when he sleeps. Even after I kicked him onto the ground. So I left him there and tried to sleep on the couch in the lounge. But as soon as I fell asleep, that toaster, Roland, began to walk across the room, singing this stupid song praising his useless spurs that dingle dangle, whatever the hell they do. So here I am, crawling under a desk in the classroom, trying to set a makeshift bed for me to
Well, I
cry
got the Jake
myself to sleep.
juice.
Yet, I'm wide awake.
It feels so weird and wrong saying.
By recounting these events on a holotape. As you can hear,
I'm pretty
it
sure all of
works
these little red
perfectly.
lights are cameras. Can I not talk to you? There we go.
Oh, terrific! Daddy's boy let another bum in the door. Well, welcome to Library Day Roland. Don't steal any of my shit, okay? Looks like you can't read anyways, so I probably don't have much to worry
Rude.
about. Well, it's not my fault. I had abusive parents and they, Huh? When did you take an interest in the... Prim who now? Oh, we all look the same to you. Is that it, you racist? Well, we look more different than Asians, at least. Uh-oh. I didn't say that. Look, you just mind your own goddamn business and go back to inhaling all the oxygen and jerking off to whatever you filthy animals do, okay?
Jesus, man.
I'll give you humans this. I'm jealous of that whole disappointed look down and shake your... like rummaging through another... I wish I could do that. If I... Only if you tell me... Ha! No shit! You use trash as money? How about this? I propose a game. You give me a weapon repair kit, and I'll give you the first...
Sure.
Excellent. It's time to drop... It's time to go build a log
Oh
cabin.
gosh.
It's time to go make a deposit at the porcelain bank. You get me?
Yeah, I'm still gonna loot. What is that? A printing card? Nope. Okay. That's funny.
One thing is for sure. We are leaving tomorrow. Our stay here has been utterly pointless, and Knight Roger hasn't been the most helpful auxiliary. It is rather safe to say that his main preoccupations were playing the pool table and stuffing himself with pre-war food.
I do not like this. Not one bit. What happened to all the people? That's what I want to know. May need to come back later when I have a higher lockpick. How do I get out of here? Oh, this way. Where do we see that body? Was that here? Yeah. Oh. Let's see, which one should I get? If I've seen a couple of printing cards. Um, I mean, prosthetics, a long-term investment might be good. The psychological warfare and implanting PTS might be good. None of that's really useful. Trying to remember what armor. I think I'm wearing light armor. Yeah. They shoot horses might be good. And I don't know if I have any World War I weapons. No. Medical history, your best ally might be good. And no deserters might be good. So there's a couple. So we need to keep an eye out for those printed cards. Let's ask him about the body.
So, how may I help? Yes, he hasn't been answering for a century now. Back when titles were still relevant, he was a professor at the Massachusetts Institute of his. All that we know is that one day we found him in this position. As for now, we theorize that he tripped and tried to catch something to stop his fall. The bookshelf came. A grave for robots outside? I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. The maintenance bot is able to, but only rarely, and only to conduct checks and repairs on the exterior. Why not? Because of that protocol of ours, we must protect. See you around. Let's.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to tell him about the terminal. I think we should keep that to ourselves for now. I think there was one somewhere over here. Yeah, there we go. Printing card. 50 cards! Oh my gosh. That's gonna take a while. Oh, I'll take that. Interesting. So I am supposed to pick those books up. There's another printing card. Dude, they definitely want to play hide and seek. Something shiny under the books. Is that what he's talking about? Not picking up all these books. What is that? Oh, pre-war book. Oops, sorry, buddy. I guess I got it.
So, how may I help you? Well, you, should ask Roland for any kind of Yes? What? Murdered? You mean he was murdered? It's not possible. That leaves me and my siblings. We would never harm our master. Besides... Yes. Please, if you discover any... Yes, great. So tell me. I'm sure it will. Historically, humans have always strived to improve their living
For example, soap. Okay, what is over here? Engine room. Gotta keep an eye out for those cards in the books. They don't need to eat it. Oh, give me a room.
Do you need a hand or something? You know, you're lucky I don't have 6 fingers, or I'd give you 4 middle fingers. You know, this is a classy establishment. But so be it. This is what our... Here's the key to your special discount suite.
Oh. Definitely need to resave. So peaceful here. I think I might want to just stay. Thought it gave me a room. Maybe it's over here. Is this it? Ah. Okay, so we need to go back to James. Interesting. Jar of rifle powder. Okay. I will take the duct tape. I don't know how we know to talk to James. I think this is locked. Oh no. Oh, that's right. The creepy room. Please don't let there be a card in the toilet. Good. Oh, there's some stuff on the floor. Aw, man.
Good. Now we both
that
know
doesn't
just
help
how
me any.
low you're ready to go for some money. Now let's see how high you can get.
I see that there. And... oh, there it goes. That works for me. Gotta be careful putting stuff in there like that.
So, are you getting comfortable in the library? Some years ago, 2 people came here. The
Sweet.
first one wore some kind of purple robes. The second had heavy armor. Military. From what I could gather, they were on some kind of scouting mission. The robed one, Dexter, really did extensive research. Consulted a great deal of books, but never told me what he was looking for
Interesting.
exactly. As to whether they found something, I can't say. They stayed for 3 weeks and they were just gone. I would like you to see if you can find anything out about them. They left in such a hurry that I had no time to ask what they intended to do with their knowledge of this place. Maybe they forgot something. They did not even tell me if they learned something useful. Roland should know which room those 2 were occupying. There might be something there. A note or a recording on what they thought about this place. Good. Come. See you around. I wanted to ask, what is scratching an itch like? How would you... As factual as it gets. Yes. Good.
Oh, recipe books on cooking radioactive dirt? I'm sorry, but they're all out of... It's nothing personal. You're just ugly, that's all. And I can smell your... A dump! That's all... Just as if, my good woman, we put a lovely woman named Piper in there. Oh, maid. Maid! This lady's toilet is clogged. Oh, that's right. She's dead. Oh, well, she's one of our lovely guests that consumed almost all of the remaining food supplies and defecates in toilets that don't even flush, which I can all smell, by the way. I'm shocked. Shocked! Oh, right. That's me, all right. The go-to guy for the... Oh, I don't know. It's a goddamn library. You know, believe it or not, I used to actually care about them. So, when I see a bunch of reckless Neanderthals utilizing these books, as well as wearing them out before any future generations can enjoy them... Oh, well, she's one of our lovely guests that consumed... Which I... In detail? Rather tall, one hand with 3 fingers, cool eye patch, snored louder, spilled blood all over the place. It took a whole 6 months to get better. Scolded her mouth. You know, I read how the typical adult human body can... It doesn't really register until you see so much... It took 4.7 hours. Luckily, Helena took that bloody disaster to the infirmary before it spread... Shit, man, are you gonna play detective all night here? What does it matter anymore? Yes, they did, and no, I didn't... Yeah, well, she was all messed up. Your organics take forever to kind of heal back to... Even then, you're never 100% again. I'm glad I'm not one of you. Anyway... Well, since we're besties now, I could try, but honest... Yeah, exactly. What is... Why don't I? Because James has to learn how to let it go, buddy. Get busy living or get busy dying. You know. Yes? No. No. Huh? What was that? My hearing's getting a little... No. All right. Oh, I have plenty to say.
Oh yeah, over here. Mm-hmm. Ah, here we go.
How the old world managed to waste so many resources on vapid enterprises is beyond me. What is the point of keeping a record on all these useless topics? This isn't a library. It's a graveyard for pointless knowledge.
Wish I knew what the audio log
Give me a
said.
year, and I'll sort out the 100. No, say 50 Books worth keeping.
I wonder. No? Just figuring maybe it was radio.
Think. Well, we cremate the rest and make room for a new chapter. The stupidity of these pre-war novels, in particular, are just too much for me to endure. I am still waiting for the database. What was the name of this wretched thing already? Arthur. To come up with actually valuable information.
That was really inconclusive. Interesting. I guess we'd know more if we could hear the audio. We'll go to the clinic. I think we need to go this way. No, this way. Clinic. Ooh. Everything's steel? Oh yeah, everything's steel.
Welcome. How may I help you? I am programmed to treat a wide array of human trauma. Perfect. Is this about us? Well, we abide to our program, besides our ability to emulate most human emotions. Our main difference with... By questioning what we have learned. Daily, we process all, we analyze, appraise, and question what... Although the learning process is very intuitive to humans, it is an incredibly complex... We have to prioritize and value every new lesson, every new idea. A good analogy is the one of a crippled learning to walk with sympathy. Besides the fact that we have to enforce our basic protocols, namely, we are restricted in our behaviors by precept. For example, my own neurocomputational matrix is programmed when Roland, or another example, is programmed.
Why?
He never told us why he did so. But when we talk about it among ourselves, to this day, almost human is still far. The only goal of these programmed emotions is to give more. Acting like we feel something is not feeling. I can recite a poem with proper tone. I know what you're talking about. Wasn't it a great book? And no, there's no zeroth law or protocol, well, as far as I know. Anyway, the only thing that can make us bypass... Yeah? Ah, Jane. He couldn't resist, could he? Shortly put, he is programmed to ask all... Because of this, our master decided he would be the first to talk to new guests. For some matters, yes. Even if... As for the library, since we have limited resources to ensure its perpetuation, we can't go out. That would leave this place. Besides, what's a few Protectron out there if...
How does she know that?
We are all programmed to try and understand what we can't grasp. There's a chasm between humans and us. And despite the odds, we have to work every day. That's how we are made. We are constantly chasing concepts that escape us. Maybe he expects to know you better through this, and through you, learn about the world. Yep. Roland. A little bit. Yes, our master needed to stay focused. Even if we each provided a form of stimulation, he needed something to push him out of his boundaries from time to time. So to keep his fighting, and as for why he allowed Roland to be offensive to our... I suppose he thought that it was critical for our guests to have at least a mod... Please keep in mind that whatever you tell him, he will... He's both clever and persistent. That said, as time went by, our master seemed more... In the end, every time Roland tried to taunt our master, he shrugged it off with a laugh. Strong character. Piper had seen many things. I don't know. For now, I don't know enough about you to draw any parallel between the two of you. And... Well, Roland forbids me to tell that story, but I'm not supposed to follow his orders anyway. As you know, our master defined Roland to be a... And there was one method which he was very... Seeing how we resemble each other physically, the only way our master could differentiate... Then one fine day, Roland discovered he could mimic both my and James's voices. For a time, our master bought it and went to great troubles trying to repair us. So he put a cowboy star on him so we could never fool him again. Later, he decided to paint us all and give us some visual identity.
I found the star!
I don't know if Roland would be glad to know you got it back. He hated this badge so much. Don't mind me if you want to give it back. I could tell you it gets better. Oh, I assure you there is... When I'm not, I try to develop my psychoanalytic... I'm hearing you. To be truthful, I share the same skill, though I doubt my own skills. I have reason to think that the machines will... Let me take the surgery machine, for instance. It doesn't understand what it does. In the same manner, machines with no conceptual comprehension of the human... It's frustrating, having all this theoretical knowledge of human psyche without... It's like having a blindfold, preventing me... You're kind. I might... Do you wish to... Yeah? I will help you as much as I can, as long... Strong character. And... I could tell... Yeah? Ah, it's a special something. I'm glad you asked. As a matter... That interpretation holds a lot of meaning for... But the fact that you chose this interpretation is what's important. And that... I am a machine. I will never understand, but surely you're not... Anytime.
Alright, time to scope the place out, see if there's any... Oh, there's a card. You have to steal it? Why is everything in here steel? Because if they catch you, it's gonna be game on. Alright, well there's one printing card in here. I'll have to think about what I want to do with that. Oh, that's interesting. Let's go talk to... Oh man, I get so confused in this place. let me jump over. There we go. Taking the
So,
short way
How
down.
may I help you? Oh, great. I can't wait to know what, Oh dear. I'll need much time to digest. Yes, but hey, I didn't forget your reward. Come back and tell me when you want. So, how may I help you?
Oh, nice.
There is another guest I want you to... On many regards, he was one of the most interesting guests we've had. One night he became so badly drunk he began throwing insults at the books. While the experience was very enriching from a personal standpoint, we ultimately had to stop him before he blew up the entire... Well, he ended up being banned from this place. We feared he'd come back at us with a vengeance, so we confiscated a lot. So the fact that he might reach the closest community, we offered him some value. Economy, social studies, cognitive sciences, cybernetics. It barely made sense to us, but it looked like picked books in separate shelves, rounded them up, packed them with C4. A prospector, a raider, we were never quite sure. What we did realize, however, is that he is extreme. We were all surprised by his sudden burning passion for literature, except Helena. For some reason, for all I know, he began keeping some kind of diary during his sojourn here. Finding it could be a start. I will give you the key. He threw it at my face instead of giving it back to... He liked to take long walks throughout the whole facility. And outside, God knows I asked her to talk about him. She wouldn't answer. Patient... And for this... Yes? What? Murdered. That leaves me and my... Yes.
Yeah, I guess we can't do anything right now about it. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. In the next episode, we will continue on trying to figure out what this place is and what's going on. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is Strawberry the Gaming Vampire signing off.